I don't know if you're aware of this, but working in the entertainment field can be, well,
rough.
Wonderful, but really hard.
ridiculous. I mean, I love it, but everything about it is appealing.
Let's call it challenging.
It's sometimes a long time between jobs.
A long time.
And if there's no work, there's no money.
And no insurance.
Not good. And then you get a job and everything changes.
There's nothing better.
Until your show closes.
Or your TV show gets canceled.
Or the dance company folds.
Or you get injured.
It's a lot. It's a great business, except when it's not. The good news is the Actors Fund.
Oh my god, I love the Actors Fund. Now, the first thing you have to know is that it's not just for actors.
Say it with me. It's not just for actors.
It's not just for actors.
If you work in film, television, or any of the performing arts, the Actors Fund is here for everyone in entertainment.
Everyone.
All of this is the Actors Fund. They understand how bananas this business is.
Their programs are designed with entertainment professionals in mind.
They get it.
They are our safe place.
Our safety net. And they are completely essential to our community.
And not just for actors.
The Actors Fund.
For everyone, everyone.
Everyone.
Everyone in entertainment.
Hello, my name is James Bruno Iglehart, and welcome to the New Works Virtual Festival, a benefit for the Actors Fund. The Actors Fund is a 501 charitable organization that supports everyone involved in the entertainment industry. So, please make a donation if you can by texting 5678-GIVE to 56512 or go to theactorsfund.org/NWVFest. We appreciate your support, and now sit back and relax and enjoy the rest of the show.
Hi, I'm playwright Hal Katcove, author of the play you're about to see, otherwise Engaged. Full disclosure, I am not an actor and I have not memorized this missive, so I will be reading sometimes from a piece of paper. Otherwise Engaged is the tale of Dakota Holloway, the Palm Springs party girl who's afraid to take a chance on romance. Instead, she hangs 24/7 with her gay bestie. They spend so much time together, there's no bandwidth to find a man of her own. She's otherwise engaged. Approaching the big 3-5, Dakota begins the search for her soulmate. But first, she must be willing to put her heart on the line. And you know, that's what Otherwise Engaged is really all about, putting your heart on the line for love, which is no easy assignment. After all, love is painful, messy, inconvenient, risky, and those are its good points. But as you'll see in Otherwise Engaged, it's always worth the price of admission. Just don't expect a guarantee. If you're looking for one of those, you should probably head to Macy's. Thanks to everybody that made this event possible, and props to the Actors Fund, which helps the entertainment community with financial assistance, affordable housing, health care, and insurance counseling, senior care, and more. You can give at actorsfund.org. Meantime, sit back, relax, grab a cold martini, preferably next to a kidney-shaped pool, and dive into Otherwise Engaged. I think you're going to like it.
Otherwise Engaged, a full-length play by Hal Katcove. Place, Jane Dakota's mid-century modern home, Palm Springs. Time, summer, the present. Act 1, Scene 1. Jane Dakota, mid-century modern home, Palm Springs, day.
Gucci, Poochie, Susan Lucci. This one held an ugly frock. Who picked it? Helen Keller?
With help from Stevie Wonder. Clearly, I have no taste.
Yes, you do. Bad taste.
You get one of those tonight. You'd think I would have learned something from my movie star mother.
Or your fabulous roommate. Palm Springs stylist to the stars.
What the hell is this schmata made of anyway?
Sadness, stitched with despair, trimmed in remorse.
I'm thinking of a word that rhymes with itch.
Your poor date. If I saw this train wreck chugging down the tracks, I'd run. Did he?
The date was bland. Neutral. Switzerland. No spark. If it were a cheese, it'd be cottage. If it were a color, taupe. a band, easy listening, a home, suburban split level, a car.
We got the concept, hon. They got it on Pluto.
He was just my type, too. J. Crew with a side of tattoo. I should have been all over him. What is wrong with me?
Your prince will come.
Well, the thing is, I'm not so sure anymore. I mean, when I go out with a guy now, I don't connect. Or want to connect. It's like there's a glitch in my love hard drive.
Or you need a hard drive, IT lady.
Look who's talking.
You know what? We need some wine to go with this whining. I was playing solitaire, preparing for a life alone.
We'll always have each other. Anyway, don't worry. Gerard says there's a lid for every pot.
Not this pot.
Oh, come on. You act like you're obese.
In the homo world, I am. You know, these Palm Spring gays, ripped abs and a Speedo, or your social roadkill.
You're a catch. Straight, gay, bi. Things are hard all over.
Not tonight, they're not.
I want us both to be married before our 35th birthdays next year. So let's say yes to the wedding dress. Or, in your case, tuxedo. What
the F? Cray white girl chugging down the tracks.
Wine pact. A year from now, we'll be married. I mean, my God, I'm 30-friggin-4.
Not, please. Oh, mother of God. Not to each other.
Oh, STF, you never. Gay marries his fag hag. We are in a Jennifer Aniston film.
Not listening to your weirdness right now. Vanquished tonight. Mr. Sister Twister makes his triumphant return.
Are you even asking? Wake me up before you homo.
Act 1, Scene 2, Vanquish Bar, Palm Springs night.
Look at these peacocks strutting this stuff.
So pretty. And not one place for my team. Damn, I'm never going to find a man in here.
Bulletin. You're in a gay bar, Petunia.
Someone's wearing smarty pants tonight. Hey, there's Dylan. He's waving. Go say hi.
Are you insane? He's beyond out of my league. PSPGs like him don't go for guys like me.
PSPGs?
Palm Springs, power gays. Perfect hair, perfect pecs, perfect homes, perfect cars, perfect abs, perfect partners. The classic PSPG is always in the right place with the right people at the right time, doing the right things. There's a lot to hate.
Yeah, well, he's still waving. We can't be rude. He wants to come over.
2 ounces of body fat, and it's in his kneecaps. If I weren't with you, he wouldn't give me the time of day.
That is not true. I think he really...
He's Helen's agent, and you're the star's daughter. Remember? Connect the dots.
Stop it. You're a catch.
You're sweet. But on the homo pecking order, we full-figured gals occupy the bottom rung.
Oh my gosh, if you roll your rolls again, I am dumping this Cosmo on you.
Your drink is empty cashew, like my dance card.
Ah, get woke already. You're handsome and funny with the biggest heart ever.
That's the only muscle this group doesn't exercise. Bathroom break.
Ugh.
Dylan looks at Jay, and then he leaves, frowns, then is approached by another man. He waves to Dakota and talks to the man. Dakota flags the bartender, who ignores her. A tan preppy guy pulls up.
I hate to ask, but could you possibly get a girl a drink? Apparently I lack the required anatomy.
What's your pleasure?
Dirty martini, straight up, please.
Me too.
Dirty or straight?
Both.
Really? They just played 3 Cher hits, 2 Gagas, and a Lil Nas X mashup.
I've tried to fight it, but it's no use. I am who I am.
You're here, you're straight. Get used to it.
Something like that. I'm Ryan.
Dakota.
Dakota. What a nice name. 2 dirties. Up, if you please.
Thank you for rescuing me.
Anything for a beautiful woman.
At the risk of being un-PC, may I ask what you're doing here? In this place couldn't get gayer.
Photographer in the fashion biz. Most of my friends are gay.
You know, I thought I wasn't going to meet anybody tonight. So, tell me about...
Angel, they're playing our song. Let's hit the floor.
Nice meeting you.
Act 1, Scene 3. Helen's home, Indian Wells, California, Day.
Mr. Cranston is here, Miss Holloway.
Oh, please show him, and thank you, Gerard. Oh, thank you for coming.
A pleasure. I needed to get out of the office anyway.
Martini or a soft drink. I'll ring Gerard.
I've got great news, Helen. Remember the script I sent you? Desert Darlings?
Oh, who can forget it? Two wealthy Palm Springs dowagers become stranded in the Amazon rainforest and must learn to survive using only their wits. I'm choosing my Oscar gown now.
Well, they love you, and it's a done deal.
You know, I don't mean to complain. Living in Indian Wells isn't expensive, so thank you.
Just doing my job. Meantime, filming starts in 10 days, and it pays well, considering.
Wonderful. Where does it shoot?
Bangladesh.
Are you insane? I'm the biggest star in Hollywood. Well, one of the biggest.
You were, Helen. I don't mean to sound unkind. But...
I miss being on top. I'll tell you that. You know, not much of an actor, that Ronald, but his performance in my hotel room deserved an Oscar.
I don't doubt it. Anyway, you're still acting. You're doing films and
Is that what they are? Who can forget my last award winner? America Cheers for Mistletoe and Mischief, the fantastic story of a feisty dachshund whose romance with a Great Dane produces puppies and problems aplenty over the holidays.
Now, we don't say no to a paycheck.
Or a commission.
Helen.
I apologize. It's just the roles they offer me now. Trash. Now, I'd rather vote for a Democrat.
You don't have to do this. You don't have to keep acting. Retire.
What?
You heard me. It would make me sad. It would make the world sad. But if you're not happy with the work you're doing, sell your place and you'll be set for life.
Would I now?
Yeah, your house is worth millions. Must you live in Indian Wells?
That's where stars live. Former stars. Helen, Harper, Holloway, Triple H, how the mighty have fallen.
Well, you could teach. There's an open position at the Actors Academy in LA. I mean, it's perfect.
Happens, losers, and never wears. Thanks, but no thanks. And no product endorsements, please. Degrading.
Okay. You win. How's Dakota?
My daughter thinks I make movies in the world's capitals. Please, don't tell her about Blanca. You know, I can barely spit the word out.
Listen, she doesn't care about your star status, Helen.
I do.
Scene 4. Dakota and Jay, home, Palm Springs, Day.
Welcome to Desert Flower Dating. It's time for you to bloom. September 5th, 2021. I am betrothed.
Honey, I'm homo.
Oh, give a girl some warning, gay. You scared me.
Last client canceled, so I dashed home to hang with my better half. By the way, I owe you an apology. I totally cock-blocked you with that guy last night.
Oh, it's okay.
Think you want to find him? And he was outie? Sorry.
There are plenty of fish in the sea.
Bulletin, we live in the desert.
It's an idiom, you idiot. True love is out there somewhere.
Hope so.
You better be. This girl has a deliverable, as do you.
Worship the stretch goal, but what's going to happen to me, to us, when you find Mr. Right?
I already found him.
Truth to power, Missy. When a girl gets married, the gay BFF is ghosted.
No, never, nunca, not going to happen. You'll always be my best man.
Oh, ouch. Can you smell it?
Well, I told you. The exterminator found a dead rat in here last week. He said the smell might last for a few...
I'm talking about the more powerful scent.
Minor perfume? Confession? Well, I must confess, it is not.
The stench of desperation.
Hello. It's 2021. Everybody online dates.
It's beneath you. Candidates like moi have to troll the web. Doll, you're fit and fab. Through no effort of your own, I might add, Lucky Sperm Club.
You may want to rethink that remark. I'm the girl whose father left when she was 2, as you'll recall.
I only meant you're so gorgeous you can meet somebody organically.
Not so far. I have to do something, JJ. I'm in a love logjam.
Well, do it on your own time. Jada is going to win bitches and stitches tonight. I can feel it. Victory is ours.
I don't know.
Please, no one loves a tragic lip sync more than you.
I should be on my laptop or at a straight bar looking for Mr. Right.
Do it for Jada. Please. Pretty please.
If you make us join the Ariana Grande sing-along, I will strangle you on stage.
Only a cocktail napkin.
Scene 5. Dakota and Jay's home, Palm Springs Day.
How was the movie? And London?
Dull and dreary in that order. Well, let's talk about you. Mind if I smoke?
Would it matter?
Oh, darling, the young people, so frank. Seeing anyone, dear?
Not since you asked last week.
Oh, now let's celebrate my homecoming and buy you something expensive. We'll spend your wedding fund. It might as well serve some function.
I love you too.
You know, you're attractive in a sporty way. Yes, that's it, sporty. Your proportions are there, certainly, and while you're not exactly glamorous, there's no reason why you shouldn't have a man.
Gee, thanks for the rave review, Mother. How shocking I saw my first drink when I was 10.
Don't you worry about finding a man, darling. I have the answer.
I fear the question.
Marry Jay.
This just in. He's gayer than a Korean boy band.
Precisely. He'll prepare delicious cuisine, maintain an exquisite home, and entertain flawlessly. And select your wardrobe.
Happened. You finally snapped.
All in all, the perfect husband.
You're perfectly insane.
You're perfectly. Oh, you could even have children, you know. All the gays are doing it. It's very au courant.
There is just one problem with your plan, Mother. I don't love him. Oh, but I do, but not that way, not romantically.
Oh, darling, I hate to say this, but grow up. That kind of love only happens in musicals.
Earth to Mother.
You know, dear, the best marriage is where the two of you end up where you are now, the greatest of chums.
Well, at least our child would know his father.
Now, you act like I left him. Oh, dear, no. Would you look at the time? I've got a million things to do before I go.
Busy girl. Where to this time?
French Riviera, another film. Now, think about what I said.
This is real life, Mother, not a rom-com.
You could do worse, my dear. You know, I spent my life around the gays.
Gee. So have I. So have I.
Scene 6. Vanquish Bar, Palm Springs Night.
And the winners are Jay Winslow and Dakota Holloway. Drinks are on us, darlings, all the live long night. Let's hear it for the happy couple, everybody.
Yeah! I told you, free Cosmos, here we come. Hey, girl, turn that frown upside down. What part of we won is confusing?
We have to break up.
What?
The happy couple. Drag queen Cher said, the happy couple.
And we are.
Too happy.
Choo-choo! Cray white girl. Train leaves the station. Once again.
I figured out what's wrong with my love life, or lack thereof. It's you.
What in the Tiffany Trump, aka the Forgotten Trump, are you talking about?
It's you and these clever, beautiful men. You're the reason I don't have romance in my life.
But you worship the homos.
Exactly. I spend so much time with my gays. Well, with you, I haven't made space in my life for a man of my own. For love.
This is Palm Springs. They're all married, cheating, or in the closet.
Well, how would I know? Between gay battleship, homo hockey, and drag bingo, I can't drag myself near a heterosexual male. I'm otherwise engaged.
Punny. Very punny. Now listen, we gotta get through
There's
this.
more. On the rare occasions when I am with the heterosexual species, you guys have set the bar so high that no straight man can compete.
I can't compete.
Damn you all! Damn your witty repartee, exotic vacations, inspired table settings, firm glutes, designer homes, and culinary genius. I have to move out.
WTF. We've lived together since graduation.
Precisely.
This is insane. You're insane. It's temporary insanity. Where the hell would you even go?
Helen's, at least for a while.
Living with your mom again? DNR, do not resuscitate. Not healthy.
I hate to say it, but neither is living with you, my wonderful friend.
Shut up. Just shut up. Destiny's Child broke up. ABBA is but a memory, but Jada, never. Not on my watch.
This isn't a rejection of you or us. I just need to give romance some room in my life. And to do that, I have to take a break from daily us.
We've lived together for like forever. You can't just stop doing it.
I have to. You're awesome. Too awesome.
Scene 7. Helen's home. Day.
The whole world was in awe of you, including your daughter. In the few weeks a year you were home. Taste and style to burn. Why didn't you help me with my own? What about developing a sense of self as a girl/woman? Where were you for that milestone maternal unit? Many questions. One answer. There's only one star in a Helen Holloway production. Ah, the nectar that keeps me hanging on. Thank you, Gerard.
My pleasure.
It's quiet when Mother's not here.
Miss Holloway certainly commands a room. Will there be anything else before I retire for the evening?
I'm good. Sleep well.
If I may say so, Miss Dakota, it is good to have you back home.
I'm going to embrace you now, Gerard. Try not to be alarmed. You did, for all intents and purposes, raise me.
Your mother loves you very much, Miss Dakota.
You say so. Meantime, there is one thing.
I'm at your service.
Ixnay on the miss. Over 50% of people lie on their online dating profile, and nearly half of online relationships end on email. If you're dating, your partner is more likely to be cheating on you than not. A telltale sign is sneaking off to use their cell phone in private. Ugh. Then online is so off.
Excuse me, Miss. I mean, Dakota, I neglected to mention this came from Madame after she left for France.
Oh, could you read it? It's Helen, so there's drama. Coming for you, it'll be easier to stomach.
It's from Desert Valley Bank. It appears Madame is behind on her mortgage.
What? There must be some mistake.
If there's nothing else.
Well, it's Helen Harper Holloway, so there probably is. We'll cross the next minefield tomorrow. Good night. Oh, Triple H, do you ever stop acting?
Scene 8. Helen's home. Night.
Click on your matches and see what they have to say. Watch their videos now.
And then, after college, wouldn't you know it, I followed right in my father's footsteps. Truth is,
Cottage cheese, cream cheese, cottage cheese, cream cheese, cottage cheese.
all I can say is crew changed my life. When you're rowing, the world...
Oh, taupe. Biscuit. Taupe. Biscuit. Taupe.
Her phone rings.
This is she. I don't understand. She was... I'll be right there.
Act 2, Scene 1. Helen's hospital room, Rancho Mirage, California, night.
Dengue, I'm afraid, all too common in Bangladesh where your mother was shooting her film.
Bangladesh? She said the French Riviera.
Oh, I'm sorry to hear that.
Oh, Helen Harper Holloway. What the Helen is going on?
In any case, I hope you don't mind me saying so, but I have been a fan of your mother's for years.
So is she.
Well, if it's any...
Does anybody know about Bangladesh? I mean, she would be mortified.
Just a few staff, and they'll keep it that way. As I'm sure you know, they're used to dealing with celebrities.
Your little life advice, Doc. Don't have one for a mother.
I must ask, is your mother allergic to anything?
Yes, the truth.
I see.
To answer your question, no allergies that I know of, Doctor.
Call me Charlie.
I have to know. Could she have died?
Well, she almost did, I'm afraid.
She's going to be all right?
Yes, but it will likely be a slow climb back.
Slow? To my mother, that's a 4-letter word. You know, like diva.
Unfortunately, there's no specific medication to treat dengue.
But it's 2021.
The treatment protocol involves rest, intense hydration with electrolytes, and lots of personal attention.
She'll despise that.
Do you happen to know her age?
Doc, even God doesn't know that.
Yeah. My personal cell. Call me for any reason.
Digits already? That's my growl. Jay's my name. Don't wear it out.
I'm Dr. Goodfellow. It's a pleasure. I'm afraid duty calls. Lovely meeting you both.
The pleasure was all mine, Doctor.
Lovely.
Act 2, Scene 2, hospital waiting room night.
That MD is one hot cup of English breakfast tea. When, where, how can I see him again?
That's the question. How about what are you doing here? How did you even know it to come?
The whole world knows. You didn't catch the swarm of paparazzi outside these hallowed halls? Our Helen's still a star. What the hell happened? What does she have?
Something you don't get in France.
Humility? Sorry, couldn't resist. She's going to be all right, right?
The short answer is yes. The long answer is it's Helen. So, of course, there's a torturous backstory we'll tackle later. I've missed you so much. How have you been?
Fine, wonderful, really smashing. If you must know, hustle, bustle, busy, 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 friends, 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 dates, just a whirlwind, really.
Sounds like a dream.
Okay, alone and miserable. If you must know, checking my phone like every 5 minutes for a text from you, a text that never comes.
Your former friend is a monster. I'm sorry. I felt I had to disconnect from us completely.
You're a damsel of darkness and a blame gamer. And those are your good points.
I'll be quiet. After 3 long weeks, we're back.
Be quiet. Be quiet.
Guess what?
You've given that blouse a much needed rethink?
It's not you. It's me. Me, my non-existent love life, my inability to click with men. It's just as bad as when we were together.
Congratulations.
Isn't it wonderful? Just the best news ever.
I'm so relieved.
I'm totes dysfunctional with men, all on my own. Every date was cottage cheese and easy listening.
Shoo! I've forgotten how weird you are.
But wait, as they say on TV, there's more. It's not only as bad as when we were together. It's worse.
Impossible.
Double, triple worse, because I don't have you to whine to. Don't have you to love and love me back.
I'm sort of listening.
Now we can go back to our blissful dysfunction and codependency. Yay, JJ!
Not so fast, lady. You hurt me.
What'll it take? What'll it take for you and me to get back to you and me? The sky's the limit.
Did somebody say sky? Your apology tour will start with an afternoon of appies and cocktails at Sky Pool Bar, aka Sky Drool, when one is observed.
Done.
But I'm not. You'll also spring for a hideously expensive spirulina regimen at Spatial Spa, plus a 2-hour deep tissue at Massage Miracle, including an over-the-top gratuity.
Done, and done. You're my world.
You're mine.
Promise we'll never let anything come between us. Even a man.
Especially a man.
Scene 3. Helen's hospital room. Day.
When is she going to wake up? I'm worried.
Later today, Channing says. I mean, Dr. Goodfellow.
And boy, is he a good fella. Cutie McCute.
You said it.
She'll pull through with flying colors. Helen Harper Holloway is a force of nature.
I was thinking.
Did it hurt?
Unlike you, that joke never gets old. I was thinking, maybe she's right.
Okay, now I need medical attention. Your mother's right?
Now, if you and I got married, we could both get off this stupid dating merry-go-round and fulfill our blood pact. I mean, we're sort of perfect for each other. Ne sais pas, c'est pas?
And the butchered French just keeps on coming. Sick mom or no sick mom, I give you fair warning. Wear this raspberry beret ever again, and I will go ape shit on your white ass. Damn, why did I encourage that summer in Provence?
Listen, we can get married, stop this painful hobby hunting, and live happily ever after.
It's tempting. I'll grant you that. One more date, and I'm going to impale myself on a styling wand. So.
Oh.
This is real life. Not Oprah's book club.
Damn it. Why can't you just be straight already? It would solve everything.
Hello.
Good to see you again.
Zazu.
I meant.
Mutual, I'm sure.
All right. 98.7.
That's what they say about me. Hair 911. I've been foiled by a foil. Gotta run. Before I do, Doc, life is short, so I'll keep this brief. I'm single, ready to mingle.
Your friend, he's, how shall I put it? Quite dramatic.
That's just the tip of the theatrical iceberg. He's wonderful, though. I almost lost him to the blame game. Another topic for another place and time.
How long have you known each other?
We met at a disastrous freshman mixer with a poorly executed luau theme. He's the love of my life, really. Funny, clever, the most thoughtful person ever.
With you, I don't doubt
it. So when are you chaps going out?
Do all Yanks think every male Brit is gay? Perhaps it's the accent.
And the pinky extension when drinking tea.
I'm sure he's a fine fellow, but your friend and I are not going out. We are.
Scene 4. Helen's hospital room. Day.
How are you feeling?
Oh, like the night of the rap party for Jeopardy in Jersey.
So relieved.
Perhaps the worst movie ever written. But our home in Indian Wells, well, you may remember, needed a new chimney.
You mean your money pit? 7,000 square feet for one person?
It's my home. Our home.
It was a house, Mother, not a home.
Dear, you know I do everything.
You know what? It's none of my business. What can I do? What do you need?
Just sit with me.
I'm glad you're okay. The doctor said that you could have died. You almost did.
Oh, darling, let's save the drama for the screen. In any case, I hope this can be a new beginning for us.
I'd like that. To begin with, is there anything you want to tell me?
Yes. That French Riviera is a shadow of its former self. All those tourists in cargo shorts now wearing, what are they called? Yes, flip-flops. Horrendous.
Really, Mother?
Oh, yes. And the cruise ships pull up and you'd just be amazed at what they deposit.
Oh, you don't say.
No. What seems to be the matter, dear?
How is Bangladesh? I hear it's wonderful this time of year.
Did that doctor tell you? No, my regular physician, Dr. Maxwell, is in the Hamptons for the point. The point is,
no,
dear.
The point is, you lied to me. You could have died in freaking Bangladesh. I mean, think about what could have happened. Malaria, rubella, or quite possibly, or maybe even Bell's palsy, which, as you may know, is just about the most awful thing ever, really. And when there's always the chance that you would just not even come back and...
Oh, darling, such theatrics.
Oh, I wouldn't dream of them. That's your department.
Child, you have to understand. When you're the queen of Hollywood, you think the red carpet's never going to end. But it does, darling. I take the work I can get. I wanted to be honest with you, but
honest? So that would be the performance of a lifetime.
I've never told you this before because I didn't want to hurt you. Your father. He didn't want children. But I told him I always wanted a child. Always wanted.
Mother, please, for once in your life, get off stage.
I don't like your tone.
Let's get real, if only for a moment. I don't think a child, me, was something you wanted. I was part of a script. The perfect family. A necessary but annoying scene in Helen Harper Holloway's relentless climb to the top.
But I've always wanted a child.
It was the perfect accessory for a magazine spread to be raised by staff. God damn it, Helen.
Now watch your language. I am still your mother.
In name. Gerard wrote every birthday card I ever got from you. Do you think I didn't know that? I may not be glamorous like you, but stupid I am not.
I'm tired now. I'm so tired.
Ditto.
Scene 5. Hospital waiting room day.
Oh, I was just about to get a Diet Coke. Should I make it too?
Nothing at present, thank you. You look tired, Miss Dakota. Dakota, of course. I have to practice that. In any case, it is I who should be retrieving a beverage for you.
Please stay.
With pleasure.
How are you holding up?
I'm more concerned about your mother than you.
I'm okay. And Helen, well, as Jay says, the woman's a force of nature. Jay bought me this. I was trying to up my fashion game.
It's quite becoming.
He's a man of great taste.
And a thoughtful young gentleman.
As are you.
Gentleman, perhaps. Young, certainly not.
It was funny running into you, literally outside Helen's room. Well, not funny, but...
Well, when I came to check on her, I saw you two were in the thick of things. Best to bow out. At this juncture, I must apologize. I remained in the hallway and eavesdropped.
No. You're concerned. I understand.
Well, it's quite a performance in there.
Yeah, no one lights up a screen or a hospital bed quite like her.
May I speak frankly?
Always.
I refer to your performance.
I'm sorry?
If I may say, you were very hard on your mother.
Try to understand the lying and then... My God, Gerard, a parakeet would have been a better parent.
How much do you know about her family, her parents?
Less than you, I'm sure. I met them once, and Helen's not much of a sharer.
They were hardly nurturers.
They zigged, she could zag. Everybody has choices.
Indeed. What will yours be?
Scene 6. Dakota and Jay home, living room day.
We're living the dream, Sugar Snap. You, me, Shomps, Dr. Doolittle, and the Siamese Slinket.
Agreed, though the politically incorrect name cries out for a rethink.
Ooh, so good to have you back.
Where I belong. And props for screening Doolittle, the original, featuring a proper English star, not the tragic American remakes.
Speaking of English, I've said it before, I'll say it again. That good fellow is a dreamboat.
Affirmative. The blonde mop top, the accent, I mean, I could go on.
I think he's paddling in my pond, though. Cool.
Really? I'm not so sure. I mean, but in this world of sexual fluidity, gender neutrality, and a few other idiots I can't recall just now, my gaydar is worthless.
May the best gal win! Shit, wait. We haven't talked about it. How the hell is living with Helen in Indian Wells? A drive down memory lane, littered with emotional potholes.
Ooh, I'll ignore your bad writing and say it's weird. That's how it is. I'm glad she's back home and doing well, but what can I say? It's Helen, so it's weird by definition.
Hear that?
It's also weird because I'm a 30-something woman living with her mother. There's that.
Move back in. You know we belong together. Come on, man.
Like a computer and a virus.
Come on. Jada without the duh makes no sense. It's like Destiny's Child without Beyonce. Peanut butter minus chocolate. Sonny and Cher. Son and Cher.
FYI, we weren't alive when they were a thing. Aren't you dating yourself?
I wish somebody would. Anyway, how dare you? Cher is evergreen.
Like herpes.
Move back in, like yesterday.
I hear codependency is making a comeback. All right. You win. Who could say no to your many charms?
Most of the men in Palm Springs.
Stop putting yourself down. I simply won't have it.
Welcome back, roomie. FYI, I vacuumed and dusted your room daily, awaiting your return.
Oh, please. You're so OCD, you would have done it anyway.
Quit knowing me.
What's he doing here? It's 2021. People don't just pop over. How does he even know where I live? Now, I don't live here anyway. I'm with Helen in Indian Wells, disturbingly at the ripe old age of 34, which is, of course, inherently concerning and the topic of another and far longer discussion. But, of course, he doesn't know I'm staying at Helen's, does he? And while it is very fast-forwardy of him to just come over uninvited, even sort of strange in this day and age, I feel quite strongly that I really...
Sorry to burst your little bubble Pop-Tart, but he's here for me. How do I look?
Delicious. But I should tell you...
Open it already. Let's not keep that adorbs Brit waiting.
Well, hello. Hello to both of you.
Aren't you a sight for sore eyes, Doc?
Believe it or not, I was in the area. If this is an inopportune time, I can set...
No. This so works. Let me just pop upstairs to freshen up. I'll be just a minute and then we can...
Actually, I'm here to see...
That's great. Great. Ooh. Great. It was nice seeing you again. Good night.
No, wait. You don't have to go.
I don't have to stay either. So.
Scene 7. Palm Canyon Drive, Palm Springs Day.
I feel badly about your friend. I would never want to hurt him or you.
At least it's over. Like ripping off a bandage.
Clearly you two are close.
Probably too close. He's my insides. Everything I'm looking for in a man, with one missing element.
Regrets again for showing up unannounced. I was compelled to see you.
A tad stalkery, but points for assertiveness. I'm flattered. P.S. Jay says you're queer.
I forget how direct you Americans are. Nothing wrong with it, but I am not gay. Just happy.
Cute.
Would this convince you?
He kisses her.
That works. A Bitcoin for your thoughts?
I'm glad I asked you out. I'm glad we're sharing this beautiful afternoon together.
But you just want to be friends, right? I mean, yes, we just shared a kick-ass kiss, but in the final analysis, I mean, it's quite possible you're just being nice to me because you're my mother's physician, Jay's famous, and I'm an only child who needs support at this difficult time. Though you wouldn't know I'm an only child, but maybe you would, because the fact that you showed up at my door proves you're a British snoop with a potentially disturbing boundary issue. And I think that I have to... Okay, I get it. You're heterosexual and sort of into me.
If you do say so yourself.
We just met. This is madness.
This is wonderful.
Okay, but before this goes 1 nanosecond more, whatever this is, or could be, there are several things you should know about me. Of course, I'm not assuming that this is even this. I mean, it could be a big fat nothing burger for all we know. We don't want to assume. Oh no, assuming makes an acid of you and me. Okay, I'm quiet now.
Do you always talk so much?
When I'm nervous, I'm aware that aspect of me can be a little bit...
I like it.
You should know and must be fully apprised before anything develops. And again, I'm not saying it is or will develop. Oh no, but I have issues. There, I said it.
You don't say.
Trust issues, mother issues, man issues, can relationships ever work issues. I'm a workaholic, chocoholic, homoholic, and several other holics I can't think of right now.
I can work with that.
Enough about me, at least for now. Tell me about Dr. Channing Goodfellow.
I grew up in London. My mother died shortly after I was born. My father is 75 and engaged to a lass of 29. He's in poor health, which I suspect is part of the attraction.
I'm 29.
You don't look a day over 40.
So, the MD has a sense of humor. I can work with that. And hey, sorry about your mother. If it's any consolation, mine's alive, as you're aware, and I don't know her. Not really. I've never known my father. He left when I was 2.
No, I'm sorry.
To use the shop-worn phrase, it is what it is. Meantime, this boundary-challenged American has a query. What's Channing Goodfellow's biggest secret?
He may be falling for you.
Impossible. We've known each other for 5 seconds.
This is Palm Springs. Everything's possible.
Scene 8. Palm Canyon Drive, Palm Springs, day.
So the diva's back home, padding around the mansion.
She's made of steel, that one.
Try titanium.
Channing said most people her age would need another 3 days in the hospital. Of course, we have no idea of her actual age, so there's that.
You tell her we're moving back to our place.
Not yet. I want to make sure she's made a full recovery, or close.
Got it. Meantime, breaking news. I got promoted at the shop.
Yay, JJ!
I'm managing 5 girls now and 1 bitchy queen. He's more work than the others combined. So.
Oh, I'm so proud I could cry.
So Spill already housed the dashing doc.
Are we good on that? I felt so awful. So did he.
We're so good. We're bad. Well, wait. That makes no sense. Okay, but we're fine. Okay. Now give me deeds. Stat.
He really is doctored Raimi. I'm floating.
Did you kiss?
And how? Major PDA right here on this very stretch of Palm Canyon Drive, less than 24 hours ago.
Nice. When he dropped you off, he tried to come in, of course.
No, not on the first date. This English is a gentleman.
Oopsie, ouch, missed that eek. Hun, wake up and smell the Cher reunion tour, queer as a $3 bill.
No, I don't think so, JJ.
Gayer than an Elton John impersonator, just doesn't know it yet.
You're wrong.
Hello, fact check. What cricket-loving straighty doesn't make a try for upstairs, if only for some heavy petting?
I get 2 points here. First, no one says heavy petting anymore. Second, there's no upstairs in Helen's manse.
What evs?
Don't wreck this for me.
What are you talking about?
Just because you want him to be gay for you doesn't mean that he is.
All I want is for you to be happy. Don't you get it? I'm protecting you.
From what? Love? From finding a man of my own? You're angry because he's on my team, not yours.
Not true. Over it.
You know what? Sometimes I think you don't want me to find a partner. You want to make sure the only man in my life is you. That's
a load of crap, and you know it.
You want me to be alone, so you don't have to be. So we'll always be together, joined at the hip.
Don't flatter yourself, lady. I have my own life.
Just quit sabotaging me. If I want more of that, I'll keep living with my mother.
Please do. Meantime, grow up. Another man's bit the dust, and you're looking for a scapegoat. Has he called?
What? He will.
When he doesn't, I won't say I told you so. Best friends, don't do that.
Scene 9. Helen's home, living room, day.
Mother, how are you faring today?
Better, but I've never looked worse.
You look beautiful as always. Just a little tired. I'll head back to my room.
Please stay. We'll talk.
About Bangladesh?
About everything. How are you, my dear?
I'm good. More than good. I may be, I don't know, actually dating someone. Well, we went on one date, and it wasn't even a real date, so clearly I'm fantasizing a bit, and I'm guilty, for sure, of fast-forwarding, and yet... Okay, well, we're done for the moment.
How wonderful.
Actually, it's your physician, Channing, Dr. Channing Goodfellow. We may be, I don't know, something. No, too early to say that. Far too early, of course. Well, anyway, there you are.
Tell me all about it.
Nothing to tell yet. Anyway, I want to talk to you about your health.
How boring.
You think you're made of steel, but you scared the hell out of me. You could have died.
So you keep repeating. I'm on the mend, as you can see. Would you like an appetizer or a cocktail? Perhaps a cosmopolitan. No, they're so refreshing, aren't they? I'll ring Gerard.
It's just a little early in the day for me.
As they say on those dreadful bar glasses, it's 5 o'clock somewhere.
I want to apologize. At the hospital, I was rough on you.
Perhaps I warranted it.
I have to ask. Did you ever love me?
Oh.
Do you now?
Sweetheart. Yes. 1,000 times yes. Always did. Always will.
Why did I always feel like you didn't?
You are an engaging, lovable, beautiful woman inside and out.
Waited my whole life to hear that.
I've waited my whole life to say it. A life-threatening disease I've discovered gives one new perspective. A bit of urgency, if you will.
You're so glamorous, so elegant. Perfect hair, clothes, makeup. None of it rubbed off on me.
No, you're beautiful, dear. Just beautiful.
I wish I believed that. It's like you didn't want it to rub off. I wanted you to take me shopping and show me how to be a girl, a woman, and you didn't.
I read that it's not uncommon for a woman to be jealous of her own daughter, to want the sun, as it were, to shine more on her.
Were you that woman?
Perhaps. And I'm truly sorry about that, darling. The truth is, when it came to being a mother, your mother didn't have a clue.
Gerard told me about your parents.
Apparently, the apple doesn't fall far from the proverbial tree. To quote a bad line from one of my many bad movies, mother is the only role I've never been able to play.
Scene 10. Palm Canyon Drive, Palm Springs Day.
I've got a confession.
You don't actually drink tea.
I thought perhaps you wouldn't return my call, and our first date would be our last.
Why?
Well, on our first, I said I may be falling for you, and that would scare most women off.
I'm not most women.
Indeed.
Anyway, I wasn't that scared. What you said, it beats, for example, I'm behind on child support.
He stops and they kiss.
Wow. That was, wow, sort of sums it up. In fact, that probably, who can really say exactly, but that was definitely a kiss among kisses. One for the books, certainly. And I, truth be told, okay, I am quiet now.
I liked it too.
Did you go to a kissing academy or something?
Medical school, USC.
They don't have those in England?
I needed to put an ocean between me and my dad. Our last father-son dinner, his date was 25.
4 years younger than his current fiance, though, so progress. I'm sensing you'd be open to a subject change. So, here goes. London's a long way from Palm Springs. How'd you end up gracing my town, anyway?
I spent a weekend here with a friend and was hooked. He said Palm Springs is like a cat. It picks you, and he was right.
I'm born and raised. Can't imagine living anywhere else. So wait, why are you single again? OMG. Sorry, I just sort of blurted that out.
Americans.
No, it's none of my business. I'm in a total shame spiral. Please strike that insanely inappropriate question from the record.
For a long time, my only dates were with medical textbooks and some rather demanding laboratory rats.
Look, here's the thing. I usually assume if a good-looking guy, an MD, no less, is single and over 30, it's because he's gay and in the closet. Gay and in denial. Or straight and living quietly as a below-the-radar psycho.
Those are the choices.
In this town, maybe.
You've been single in Palm Springs too long.
Tell me something I don't know.
Want to get that?
Nope. Nunca negatory. No, I do not.
He goes in for another kiss and her phone rings again.
Looks like this pushy Patty won't take no for an answer.
She answers.
Dakota Holloway. I'll be right there.
Scene 11, Vanquish Bar, night.
Oh, I'm so worried. Thank you for coming. Thank you.
It's going to be all right. I'll make sure of it.
He's pretty wasted. I checked his wallet and saw you as in case of emergency.
Oh, thanks for overserving him. You're lucky he didn't try to drive home. Why didn't you call 911?
We don't like excitement here. Not that kind.
No 911. Wrong call. Oh, stop! You're hurting him!
Well, then I confirm there is not.
So sorry. You're the doctor. Is he going to be all right?
I don't see any evidence of trauma or head injury. I've rest, and he should be good to go.
Thank God. Well, let's get him up.
Actually, we don't want to do that. We'll lean him forward.
Are you sure? I mean, I read when someone's gone on a bender, you need to... I'm sorry, again, not the medical professional here. You're hurting him again.
I don't want to leave him lying down. It could...
Right, okay. I'm here, baby, I'm here. You better damn well wake up now, JJ. You were the love of my life.
I got stood up.
My poor baby. His loss. The joke.
Another one bites the dust.
Why didn't you call me?
You said I was coming between you meeting someone. I'm trying not to.
I already talked about that. Me problema, not yours.
I want to go home.
Can he?
Yes, I'll come with you.
Oh, that's so sweet, but I think we'll just head home on our own if that's okay with you. I mean, you could just tell me how to take care of him tonight, and that would be great.
Happy to come with you. I think I might...
We're good.
Rest in fluids, young man, and you'll be fine. And ice that bruise. Frozen peas work.
Thanks, Doc, for everything. I'm going to get up now.
Any complications arise, just call me.
I hope you understand. He needs me.
You him.
Scene 12. Dakota and Jay's home. Night.
Ew, that bruise looks nasty.
Not as nasty as the blow to my ego. Who knows shows? I ask you right here and now, who does that? It's not like he was some skinny mini. Let me tell you, I found him on fatfags.com.
Please tell me that's not an actual website.
It's called pluspeople.com. The community conjured up the nickname. Aren't they clever?
Damn, you guys are hard on your own. I am so sorry that this happened to you.
I'm so sorry I came between you and a man. Yet again, your bestie is a horror show.
No, not your fault for the billionth time. I repelled him all on my own. Thank you very much.
But
so many examples, so little time. Just for giggles, here's one. While he was helping you, I barked at him and told him how to do his job.
Yeah, I sort of heard that. But you were just...
sabotaging myself. But who wouldn't want to date me? I'm pushy, controlling, and neurotic, and those are my good points. Did I mention I'm incredibly annoying, nervous talking jacks?
Don't rip yourself up. The world will do a great job at that for you.
Then, just to make sure I put the final nail in the coffin, I shut him down when he wanted to come back with us. To make sure you were all right. It was sweet and thoughtful. So, of course, I had to put the brakes on.
Hey, take it easy on yourself.
Yes, indeed, your pal show has a way with the fellas. I should teach.
Your misery has company. You're talking to the loser who passed out at a D-list bar whose heyday was before we were born. How low can you go?
I'm gonna die alone with 90 cats and a ferret and...
Moi.
What is with me and men? We only had 2 dates, but it was magic. And then I wrecked it. Come close, go away. Come close, go away. It's my goddamn mantra.
We're all screwed up when it comes to love.
Do you remember that one Sex in the City where Miranda and Carrie talk about man issues?
That one?
Got me there. Anyway, they're sitting on the stoop in front of Carrie's apartment, and Carrie asked Miranda if her man issues could be as simple as her father left when she was 4.
I remember.
And therefore, Carrie has abandonment and trust issues with men. Like I do. Repel them before they dump you. It's so obvious. My dad left me when I was 2.
Right. Okay. And Miranda says, you know what, Carrie? My father came home every night at 7 on the dot, and I have no clue about men.
And Carrie says, so it's a crapshoot.
What a couple of misfits, huh?
Totes. Never liked those 2. Or uptight, preppy Charlotte. It was Samantha all the way.
The misfits I refer to are us. Move back in already. Let's be dysfunctional together.
I was going to. Then there was our awful scene on Palm Canyon Drive. Drivegate.
If we let drama stop us from doing shit, we'll be paralyzed forever.
Forever. That's about the next time I'm going to hear from the Brit.
Stranger things have happened. Look at the disturbing resurgence of the fanny pack.
Phone buzzes.
It's him. We were just talking about him and suddenly a text. This is bad TV. Ready for our next outing. Third time's the charm.
Scene 13. Tony's Deep Fried Twinkie Hut, Palm Springs night.
I can't believe you never had a deep fried Twinkie. DFT for short. I mean, we're talking 800 calories of pure sugar and endless joy. Gerard used to sneak me out of the house and drive me here to down a half dozen or so.
You didn't have deep fried Twinkies in Indian Wells?
Tuna tartare, yes. The DFT, hardly.
Indian Wells' loss is Palm Springs' gain.
Mm.
Oh, these are amazing. Thanks for introducing me.
BTW, I'm so sorry for ordering you around when you were taking care of Jay. It was awful. I was awful. Sort of a bitch. When it was so sweet of you to even come to the emergency. And I mean, we'd only been on a couple of forays at that point. Well, not really forays, really. But in any case, here I was bossing you around. And then you wanted to come back to the house. And I said no, which was insane and mean.
When I said I like that you talk quite a bit.
Oh my God. Now you hate it. I knew it. I read an article about that. You know how the things about someone that you like in the beginning and you end up hating those same things that you initially liked? Wow. And then I told you I have issues, one of them being trust issues. And well, okay, I'm quiet now.
I still like it.
Really? Because quite frankly, now, in a world where...
Dakota Holloway.
His cell phone rings.
Excuse me for a moment.
Yeah, sure, of course.
He smiles and ducks into a nearby art gallery. She frowns and stares at him through the gallery window. As he talks on his cell phone, he motions with his arm and seems upset. Nervous and panicked, she turns and walks quickly down the street. Scene 14. Dakota driving, Palm Springs Day.
Okay, I'm officially insane. Your BFF's an insane, totally deranged kook with a capital K. I'm officially the worst self-sabotager in Palm Springs, if not all of Riverside County, probably. And if I really...
Take a beat, girl, and tell JJ what happened. First off, where the hell are you?
Driving to the hospital to apologize. I don't know if he's there. I guess I could go to his house, but I don't really know where.
Please do not head to his home. Repeating, for confirmation, please do not travel to the good doctor's abode. We want to avoid a restraining order if at all possible. It's rarely a good look unless you're stalking, like a major reality TV star. Even then, it's tricky stuff.
We were walking and eating DFTs.
Our babe.
And he got a phone call and asked to excuse himself and take it privately. And I just flipped. I mean, I really like him, but then this article said, and I quote, if you're dating, your partner is more likely to be cheating on you than not. The number one telltale sign is sneaking off to use their cell phone in private.
That's remarkable.
I know, right? That they're more likely to...
That you memorized that line verbatim. You are one freaky ass chick.
Yeah, well, tell me something I don't know. The thing is, I really like him, and I categorically refuse to let my romance hysteria destroy what we might have. If I can find him at the hospital, I'm confessing two things. One, I like him. Two, I'm certifiable.
He probably knows both by now. Keep the crate to a minimum and keep me posted.
I'm pulling up now. Any last minute advice?
Just do you. You're fab. Don't forget it.
I love you.
Love you more.
No, I love you more because the thing is, when you really come down to it, at the end of the day, when you boil it down to the essence of us, if you will, it really...
Hanging up now.
Scene 15. Hospital waiting room, day.
I got your text. What's the emergency? Is your mother, is she all right? She should be in full recovery by now.
Helen is fine. I'm not.
Why are you here, Dakota? Especially after last night. That call I got...
It was none of my business, and I'm here to apologize.
I want to explain. That call was...
Again, none of my affair.
I want to.
Let me talk first, please.
You have the floor.
I'll keep this brief, which during our brief courtship you may have noticed isn't my forte. The long and the short of it is, I let my romance craziness get the better of me. And I hope you can forgive me and that we can continue.
You seem like you want to move forward, and you run from me, from what may be developing. I don't want to play games.
I ditto. But when I saw you on the phone and you were waving your arms and seemed upset, I wondered at whom and why and what was going on. And okay, just stick a fork in me. I'm done. You.
You have a funny way of showing it.
Let me explain, or try. As a proper English lad, you're familiar with Dr. Dolittle, right? The English original, not the subpar American remakes.
The movie, read the books. Why?
Well, I'm...
Comment. Wait, I think I know. I think I know what you're trying to say to me. You're the Pumshi Pulio.
Guilty as charged.
What are you so afraid of?
Getting close? Of never getting close? Of being with someone or never being with someone? Of dying alone?
Isn't that what everybody's afraid of?
Can you be patient with me? Is it too late?
I have to get to the airport.
You're leaving.
I have been trying to tell you. I took that call privately because it was about my father in London. He's ill and he's taken a turn for the worse.
Oh, gee, I'm a total idiot. I'm so paranoid. I thought that you might be talking to an...
He died, and I need to be with him. Obviously, he is my top priority now.
I'm so sorry. What can I do?
I have to get going.
I'll be thinking of him and you.
Goodbye.
She cries, he wipes her tears and kisses her tenderly and leaves. Scene 1, Act 3, Helen's House Day.
Mother, you're not... They didn't... If you need money, I have quite a bit. I've been saving.
I've evicted myself.
What are you talking about? I'm worried about you. If this...
I sold the house for a pretty penny. Apparently, I'm still somewhat of a celebrity.
What the...
I'll never have to work again. Let's celebrate. How are you, my darling?
Who cares? Where are you going and who wears heels and a cocktail dress on moving day?
Your mother's still a star, darling, albeit a fading one. But I've discovered I don't need all of this to be an actress. I'm moving temporarily to Los Angeles to teach at the Actors Academy.
Are you insane? You just about died. You're still recovering, sort of. You can't just go off and have a whole...
These young actors with their inner this, motivational that, and truth to power babble. And need me, dear, desperately.
They have no idea what they're in for.
No, indeed.
Oh, wait a minute, Queen Bee. What happened to the leading lady who said actors who teach are, and I quote, has-beens, losers, and never-wears?
She's changing. I've been doing an inventory of sorts, darling, not just on household items.
Okay.
Try not to look quite so surprised.
No offense, but you're not exactly big on soul-searching.
As I mentioned, your mother has a new perspective. So many memories in this house. Your father lived here for exactly 5 days.
Did he leave because of me? We never really talked about it.
Oh, my word. No. You were 2 years old, sweetheart. Your only crime was being adorable. No, darling daughter. He left because of me.
But I thought that...
Like too many men, he couldn't take my success. He was a bit player, and I was headed to stardom in Flower Show. He left the day for his new star.
Men.
So many memories here. Not all of them good, I'm afraid, for you.
Not all of them bad, either.
Really?
You have a new outlook? I thought I'd try one on, too.
I wish I would have been here more for you when you were growing up.
You were a single woman making a living. Yes. You're a diva. But I love you, Mother.
Mother. Oh, my. Well, we don't want to ruin the couture. By the way, I'm taking Gerard and Chef Andre with me to Beverly Hills.
Good. You could burn water.
Yes.
They embrace. Scene 2, Dakota and Jay at home, day.
This is lovely, darling, but who are all these people?
Your fans.
I hope you're one of them.
I told you. We're good, Mom.
And after all your mother did and didn't do?
Newsflash. Your offspring made mistakes, too.
Have you seen Dylan? He's here somewhere. He's been wonderful getting everything ready for Beverly Hills. My car and driver, the penthouse condo.
I thought someone was downsizing.
Smaller home, darling, not smaller style.
Mother, there's no one like you.
You know what they say? Be yourself. Everyone else is already taken.
I'm so proud of you. When you're done teaching in LA, where are you going to live?
I bought a smaller home here.
You're full of surprises.
A 2-bedroom bungalow near yours.
You hate Palm Springs. Too Democrat, too liberal.
I want to be near my daughter.
Welcome to the neighborhood.
Thanks for this. It's nice to know it isn't really a going away party.
Very nice. BTW, have you noticed the hottie looking your way?
Quite attractive, isn't he?
Dapper. Rakish, very leading man. Oh, he's winking at you now. Do you know this hot tamale?
Well, as a matter of fact, I do.
Score, Mother.
He's your father. And he's dying.
Scene 3, Dakota and Jay's home, Helen's Bon Voyage party, a little later that day.
We hadn't talked in years. When I became ill, he contacted me. It's It's complicated. He's
a piece of shit. Are those the words you're searching for? So many questions, so little time. Why did you never reach out to me, Daddy dearest? What have you been doing for 3 decades? Did you ever wonder about me? Did you start your own family? When you were threatened by Mother's career, why didn't you head to a shrink and deal with it versus, ditching us for a few decades? Finally, there's this query, sort of a biggie. After 3 decades MIA, why are you suddenly making a guest appearance?
You're hurt and angry, I know. Believe me, I was both when Nigel first called a month ago.
A month ago? Mother.
I had to get used to the idea before I asked you too.
Speak of the devil.
Hello, Dakota.
Hi, Dad. Nice of you to join us. About 1,000,000 years too late.
Look at you, all grown up. You're so pretty.
Well, I have pretty parents. Pretty on the outside. By the way, Pops, you came at an opportune time. I was just ripping you a new one.
There's so much I want to say to you.
I've been dying to meet you. Just dying. Mother told me you are. Is it true?
Dakota!
I know I sound like a devil, but you have to understand. It's just a little hard for me to...
I'm going to have to give you two some time together.
Well. Nigel, is it? Long time no see. FYI, I'll be referring to you as Nigel, not Dad, at this juncture. And for all future junctures.
Look, I couldn't handle your mother's success, and I abandoned my family. That's the short story, but there's more to it. I was an addict.
We're all stuck on something. Anyway, it's been great chatting, but...
I stumbled around for years, failing at acting and producing, and eventually ended up in real estate, commercial real estate in New York, where I found some success.
Alert the Chamber of Commerce. Meanwhile, did you ever wonder about me? Did you ever want to, pick up the phone and find out how your only child was doing it, if I was even alive?
I wanted to. I did 100 times, but I never married, never had children to. For decades, my focus was on getting my next drink, not my family.
Don't say.
I couldn't face myself, much less you two.
Sorry. Forgot my violin today.
So where have I been for 30 years? All I can say is it took me almost that long to beat my addictions. It's my 2-year sobriety chip.
Well, that's cool. Hard to do, I can only imagine.
Do you think you can let me in? Or try?
Are we supposed to be a happy nuclear family now, Nigel? That life isn't a Lifetime movie.
We can try.
I don't know if I can. Honestly, I don't know if I have it in me. Am I that big of a person?
I have a year to live, give or take. If we do this, if your mother, you, and I try to be something, I don't want that to be the reason.
It's reason enough.
Scene 4. Dakota and Jay's home, Helen's Bon Voyage party, day.
I'm so clumsy sometimes, sorry. Dylan.
Jay, how are you?
Just here to say goodbye and good luck to the star. So I'm good. You?
I can't complain. I'm excited about LA. It's a great shift for her. I'm going to help her, settle in. Then I'll jump back here. You're looking good. Very good.
I don't know about that, but I do know I'm covered in shame for not calling you back. I wish there was something I could say.
You also blew me off at the club that night.
Apologies for sure. If you were calling about hair, I think your basic style is good, but there's always room for improvements. We could do like a little Beijing.
I called to ask you out.
What?
You're seriously hot.
Shut up and giddy up. What are you talking about?
Giddy up.
Can we pause this warm and fuzzy moment for just a moment and let reality intrude. You're a gay wet dream. Okay? Guys like you don't go out with guys like me. It's the law of the homo jungle.
I'm into you. Deal with it.
Well, why would someone like you, I mean, why me?
Why me?
Oh, please. False modesty. Line one. You're what every J-Lo loving guy on the damn planet wants to.
First of all, you are one handsome man. You should know that and you should celebrate it. Second, I also care about what's going on here.
You sure you're gay?
Oh, the jury's in on that one. Way in.
Listen, I'm sure you're a nice guy. And
I'm not being nice. I told you. I'm into you.
I'm flattered and dumbfounded. But we've met a handful of times and spent zero time together. I could be a total asshole for all you know. I mean,
hey. Let's find out.
He leans in and they kiss passionately. Act 3, Scene 5, Dakota and Jay at home, night.
I've said it before. I'll say it again. I'm so
glad the fanny pack resurgence seems to have finally and thankfully dimmed.
Honey, you straights are so funny. I'm so Gucci right now. Hope you are too.
Affirmative. Except for one thing. Our little marriage pack's a bust. My 30th's just around the corner and I'm still single.
We both are. Still no word from the dashing doc.
I hope his father's okay.
I'm sorry, Dumpling. Really I am, but you know you'll always have me.
Maybe not. Now that you and Dylan are heating up.
A handful of dates does not a bonfire make, but here's hoping.
Yay, JJ.
No matter what happens, you'll always be my number one, hon. Even when you're doing number 2.
Thank you for the TMI. We're better for it. Helen called. She actually enjoys teaching aspiring actors. Who would have thunk it? They all recognize her work and sort of worship her, so.
Yeah, she's hating on that. Have you talked to your dad? Wow, that sounded really strange to say.
And equally strange to hear. We have talked, though, and we're getting to know each other. Even liking each other. Well, there's a big TikTok on this one.
Yeah.
He's with Helen in Bev Hills, did I tell you? You're falling in love again after all these years.
That Triple H. Once a chanteuse, always a chanteuse.
Okay. Enough about me and my family, at least for now. America needs to know, when's your man coming back?
He's not my man. Fast forward.
Yet.
A real sweetie. He'll be back in 2 weeks once Helen's all settled in. I still can't believe a hottie like that.
Cutting you off now.
By the way, here's a new release from the irony department. I told myself he'd dismiss me because of my body. Then I did the same to him.
Stop. Look and listen. Someone's boarded the Inside Express.
He's got a good heart. I can tell. And being honest here, I don't exactly hate the abs. I mean, I can throw out my cheese grater.
Oh, I'm starving. Trying to start?
You're even asking? Their mushu is to die.
Let me see my glasses.
Been down that road, sunshine.
BRB.
Take a coat, Missy. It's September, remember?
Scene 6, exterior front door, Dakota and Jay home, night.
Channing, you scared me.
I'm sorry, I arrived unannounced once before, and here I am for an encore.
What are you doing here? How's your father?
On the mend, remarkably. He gave his fiancée a Rolls Royce to celebrate. Batty, wouldn't you say?
I called and texted, but you didn't respond. Batty, wouldn't you say?
I was tending to him and, quite frankly, myself.
That doesn't sound good.
It's chilly out here. Any chance you could let me in?
I hope so.
Oh, I see. Jay's here and 3's a crowd, so I can...
I hope I can let you in. My heart. I want to, but it's not my strong suit, is it?
Wait here.
He walks away, then runs back, carting a huge stuffed animal. It's the push me, pull you from Dr. Dolittle.
Oh, push me, pull you. Every girl's dream come true. Thanks for the reminder of who I am.
Not who you are. This is.
He leans in and they kiss intensely, finally coming up for air.
I've fallen for you, Dakota Holloway.
Ditto. Insane as that sounds after the insanely short time we've known each other.
Such is the power of Palm Springs.
Time moves differently here, for sure. But what if this falling comes with a boatload of ambivalence? I can't promise you it won't, the way I'm wired. What do we do then?
We recall the brilliant advice of my maternal aunt.
Buy low, sell high.
If you want a guarantee, go to Harrods.
Scene 7. Dakota and Jay home. Night.
It's too bad Dylan's not here. I'd love to meet him.
He's good people. Apparently, so are you.
Glad to hear it.
You know, English, I never had a problem with you, really. It's just Dakota's my girl.
I predict we're going to become one big happy family.
Cheerio!
Just so you're aware, not one English person I know says that. Not one. Nary. Nary a one.
But apparently they do say nary. Thanks for the update, Limey.
Don't say limey either. No one in civilized world does.
Good to know. I'll file that tidbit under don't care now, never will.
By the way, have you noticed? It seems our little blood pact may be coming true.
And how?
What am I missing?
Sorry, Doc. It's on a strictly need-to-know basis.
I see.
You should know this, though. I must like you a little bit. I've never given up the Siamese for anyone.
Blackout. End of play.
I am obviously a lifelong, brunette New Yorker, and this character is like a West Coast blonde, but we do have a few things in common, being an overly verbose and chatty motor mouth speaking at the speed of light. So it was really fun to read that and pick up that sort of like that similarity. When you read a script, you look for something you could identify with, and I was like, that would be me. That would definitely be me.
I mean, for me, it's a love story about friends. That to me is so exciting and unexpected. When you see like this story about people getting engaged and falling in love and wanting that kind of love relationship, the realization kind of early in the piece is that these two people are soulmates. I just think it's just so lovely to like do a story about two people in love who are friends and who just would do whatever it takes. Being an actor is the kind of career that maybe a percent of a percent become the big superstars. The rest of us are people who are just happy to do the art, who are always pushing to be excellent, who are always invested in just telling the story. And there comes a time where you realize that this is the job you do, not for the money, but for the love of it all. So it's great to have the Actors Fund there to make it so that it's possible to continue to do the thing that we love.
The Actors Fund keeps the entire theatrical community together, and it's so important because we need them. We need each other. And I think the fact that other people in the world now, particularly in America, are finally recognizing the good that the Actors Fund does is so important, and I hope that that continues.
Thank you so much for tuning in. Please don't forget to donate to the Actors Fund. The information is below. And stay tuned tomorrow, same time, same place, here at the New Works Virtual Festival. Have a great night.